All right, in today's video, we're going to be going over a sale that is happening right now, a Black Friday sale over at Frag Flex. I'm going to list off a few of the notable items here that are restocked and at a great price, and then we'll talk about the discount and stuff as well. So right now, over at fragflex.com, it is a buy one, get one 25% off sale that is happening. You'll use the code BF25 in order to activate that discount. Now, you can get free shipping when you spend $99 USD or more. That will apply automatically, which I imagine most of you are probably going to hit that benchmark pretty easily. There's also going to be some free gifts that are going on here as well. So within the first 4,000 orders over $99 will receive a random free gift. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but that's what they're saying here. Also, within the first 4,000 orders will automatically receive premium niche samples. Okay, and this one says it applies to orders over $10. So there you go. That's going to be the general idea here. This type of sale of this caliber only happens pretty much once a year. It's going to be now and then, Cyber Monday as well. They're going to have one going, which I'll update you guys on. But if you've been wanting to pick up some fragrances, you've been holding out, now would be the time to do so. And Frag Flex, they've got everything from designer and niche, but also, at least what I think they're really known for, is a huge selection of clones. So all of the popular Middle Eastern scents that you can think of, they're going to have them, and they're going to be at great prices right now. So let's talk about a couple of these door crashers. The first one is Rabanne Invictus Aqua 2024. Now, the price, and this is without applying any codes, is going to be $82 for 100 ml boxed, which is the lowest I've ever seen this one. Now, there are a few testers available right now priced at like $74. Again, I think there's only about 8 of those at the time of me shooting this. So that's going to sell out pretty quick, okay? But if you could snag one of those, 74 bucks is a steal. But other than that, $82, 100 ml boxed, and there should be enough of that to go around for a little while. The going rate for this one has been 95 to 100 pretty much all summer long, and so that's a nice little discount for this one. Kind of in the off season, but pick up a bottle or two and stash it away for spring and summer of next year, and you're going to be set. I also want to clarify this because this does get some people confused. This code doesn't mean that you have to buy 2 of the same thing. Okay, so some people think if you buy one and then you get another of the same for 20% or 25% off. You can do that, but you don't have to. You can buy this and then buy something else and apply that code, and it's going to work. All right, the next one here we're going to be talking about is the new Fragrance World, or it's technically French Avenue. It is Vulcan Black. So this one is really, really cool looking in terms of the bottle presentation here. You can see just the details that this one has, the little red eyes there on the snake, cool texture on the cap. I mean, really, really sharp and heavy bottle as well. This one is a very strong, sweet leather-based scent. I'm not going to go into it too much here because I have a dedicated video for this one coming out here at some point, but just know that this is going to be a little bit more out there. You know, you've seen some comparisons to things like Killian Dark Lord and stuff like that, strong leather, and there might be a little bit of that for sure, but it's sweet, it's leathery, it's strong, and just a tiny bit medicinal, just a very small bit, but not too much. This is going to be something that's bold, a statement maker, something truly unique and different. So that's why I would say that, you might not want to just dive right into this one completely blindly without first doing some research on it. But this is kind of one of the newest ones right now. And for those who want something unique, this one is going to be one to check out. Also, it's the Black Friday limited edition, which is that's pretty cool. Again, very cool presentation, beast mode scent as well. This one comes in at about $56 right now, not taking into consideration any codes. All right, now let's go for the new Rasasi Hawas Verde. So this one is being priced at $41 for 100 milliliters. Full presentation boxed. Okay, so by far the lowest price this one has gone for. Again, it's still pretty new, and I think when it hit the market it was $47, $48. So they've knocked the price down a little bit. Again, not taking into consideration any coupon codes or anything like that, right? So really, really good price for this one. And I've already done my full review on this, and I've talked about it, but it is Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill cologne, and a really, really good one at that. This stuff is so accurate, but at the same time, incredibly high quality and also a very strong performer. I mean, that's the thing about this one that I guess I was assuming that it would perform good because pretty much every Rasasi Hawas scent has thus far. But every time something like this, especially this bright and fresh, comes onto the market and performs as strong as it does, it's nothing short of amazing. And Cobra is the same way. Cobra is going to be your imagination clone. So you can kind of have the best of both worlds with each here. You can spend basically a touch over $80 and get both of those versus spending, $700 or something to get each Louis Vuitton. This one's bright, it's fresh, it's vibrant, all about that lemon lime opening. It's just, man, it smells amazing. And this is going to be perfect for spring and summer. And I said this kind of a little while back in a couple videos passing when I'm mentioning this one, that I think next year this is going to be like the scent of the summer. You know how we had Dumont Nitro Red blow up a couple years ago, I think somewhere around the summer season, and it was all over the place throughout the warm months. I think this one has the potential to really shoot off and do well in summer of 2026, and maybe Cobra as well. This is a top tier release for a great price right now. We'll throw in another Hawas real quick. It is Tropical. So this one's going to be a clone of Paradise Garden by Jean Paul Gaultier. Same price, $41. And when you look, I mean, the bottles are somewhat similar. They look really close on camera just because of how the lighting is, but in person I can assure you they are pretty easy to separate. Mainly it's the gradient. Verde has a gradient and gold lettering and gold accenting, and then Tropical has white cap, white lettering, all of that good stuff, right? So plenty of differences here. But this one, again, Paradise Garden clone, very, very close. I mean, has that same minty green tropical smell that the JPG has. And I mean, boy, I pulled that cap off and held it down here. I could immediately smell it. This stuff is also very strong. You get that coconut, you get that pineapple, you get just, again, that smell that you're familiar with, but a fresher take, which is much needed because, the Les Beaux Eau de Toilette and Les Parfums variants are very sweet and sometimes a bit challenging to pull off in the summertime. This and Paradise Garden fixes that. And if you don't want to spend $100 on Paradise, to get this one for $41, and you've got a great quality, strong performing alternative for less than half the price. Last one we're going to cover today, which I don't have a bottle of. I did, and then I ended up getting rid of it, but it is Parfums de Marly Castly, $219, 125 ml boxed. I'm probably going to pick up another one at that price because that's the lowest I've seen it here in a while for full presentation anyway. Testers have been floating around here and there for a little bit more than that, but that's a really good price. Similar thing, it's out of season for us right now, for a lot of us anyway, but come next year, that'll be the time to be wearing it in spring and summer. Man, you can pick up a bottle for less right now and you'll be good to go. Like I mentioned, these are just some of the door crashers. So I'm gonna have that door crashers page linked down below. It'll have these and some others on there. And then again, this promotion works site-wide, not just the door crashers, not just what I'm talking about here, everything. Buy one, get one 25% off with code BF25. Spend $99 or more and get free shipping. And if you're one of the few who get your order in early on, you'll get some free gifts, some free niche samples as well. Again, all the links and important info will be down below so you can check it out and it'll make it super easy. Have fun, happy shopping, pick up some cool things, and most importantly, let me know in the comments what you bought. Go do your shopping and then come back to this video. Let me know what you got. Was it one or two things? Was it a huge haul? Because I'm curious. I want to see what you're picking up and what you're interested in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.